Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. I know I'm supposed to be looking different. I got eyeglasses, y'all. That's what it is. I got eyeglasses. And the people I'm dealing with say I can't get them to Wednesday. So that's what it is. But let's talk about what Joe Biden sat here and did. I'm going to do with the thickness of this tie, I can get away with a Victorian knot. Joe Biden sat here and sanctioned Israelis who cross over into the disputed area and do setups. And if Palestinians attack them, they fight back. He sanctioned them. That is the problem with the Democrat Party. And this is why the black community does not need a trouble, especially the Jewish community. I'm sorry, but if you're part of the Jewish community and you still talk about you gonna vote for Joe Biden and Democrats because Republicans are racist, you stupid. They have shown you they are anti-Semitic. They side with people who want to kill you. They side with people because they believe you white. You white to them when you got Arab Americans, Black Americans, all these other people out here who despise white America. So they lump you in with them and attack you. So then they attack you, the Jewish community here in America, and Israel. And you support them? Come on now. But Joe Biden sat here and sanctioned these Israelis. What person is not going to defend himself? If you throwing rocks at me and I got a superior weapon, that's your fault. I'm sorry. If you bring a knife to a gunfight, that's your problem. If you bring a machine gun to a tank battle, that's your problem. And some people have to understand that. And so you got the Israelis being sanctioned by Joe Biden because they won't allow themselves to die. Well, I'm going to tell you, they were right. Those Israelis who sat there and built on that bank and said, we ain't going to let you do that to us. No, you ain't going to kill us. No, you're not. They were right. They were 100% right. They were not going to allow themselves to be killed by Palestinians. No, that's too small. I want to thicken it up a little bit. Shorten it up and thicken it up a little bit. I'm serious. If you are Israeli, you better not trust Joe Biden. You better start, the same way Joe Biden and Obama tried to influence the election over there. You better donate money over here and make sure Joe Biden don't get reelected or y'all country gonna get wiped off the map. Or you're going to have to use your nukes. Because Iran is going to be a nuclear power. And you don't think he's going to come after Israel? You better think again. Iran is coming after Israel. Death to Israel is in their charter. But from the river to the sea, Israel will be free. From the river to the sea, Israel will have victory. Now, here in America, black church. Y'all looking like a bunch of hypocrites. I'm serious. This woman, Fannie Willis, went in front of a black congregation, historical black church, to talk about the evils of them white folks. Oh, Lord, them white folks. And say about they trying to smear her name and that good black brother. She was, I know it's Sunday morning, make sure my children ain't know that. She was getting that good black. That's what she was doing. Yeah, her special prosecutor was hitting the Fannie. I'm being clean. And she stood in front of a black church and sat there and said it was a lie. And now nobody from that black church said anything. Black churches have Joe Biden come up in the black churches and they say we gonna pray over. Black folk love to talk in tongues. Kama shima 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 shima. Oh, kama shima 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 shama. Come. But you sitting there doing this over a man who is against everything you preach against on Sunday morning. Sunday morning, when you say God made them male and female, Joe Biden says God made them, God was wrong. That's what Joe Biden says. Because you can be a man or a woman. When you said every life is precious in the eyes of God, no, if you don't want the baby, just kill it. Name me one place in a black community that people want to stay and find safe. Historical black neighborhoods that was the first middle class black communities, the highest, richest black communities, because there were rich black communities in the 40s, the 50s, and the 60s. Look up The New Negro, and they was telling you about black communities where they were upper middle class, wealthy. How do we go from that to this crap we got now? You want to see the biggest thing? Look at our streets. Illegal immigrants beat up police officers and they're out the next day, and then you got the person who released them talking about this is an outrage. Alvin Briggs, it's your fault. Sunday morning talk with Jamal. I did the Victorian knot this morning. Well, Jamal looked like a slip knot. No, a slip knot is once down. A Victorian forms the V, so it's once, twice, 3 times and down. Looks more distinguished. Talk to you later.